Johnson, and this is my presentation on the extinction of the American value of integrity. Similar to The Crucible by Arthur Miller, the value of integrity has become less prevalent within each generation as a result from the perverse politicians in politics, false advertisements, and money-crazed YouTubers that overpopulate today's society. Although normally kids are not affected by politicians' actions or mimic their behavior because the role models are typically not politicians but celebrities or sport players, this election is very unique. There's no doubt in my mind that this election will go down in history as the most amusing, entertaining, and frightening presidential race the United States has ever seen. Over the past few months, both presidential candidates, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, have had scandals leaked about them, and it seems that it is all anyone is talking about. In that case, although children would usually not concern themselves with politics, the easy-to-reach news broadcasts, social media coverage, and never-ending tunnel drama have even children keeping an ear open for the most recent political scandal. Unfortunately, neither candidate is squeaky clean, and innocent ears are left listening to their parents, teachers, and television excuse both Hillary and Trump for their unacceptable actions. For example, many Trump supporters are still behind Trump even after leaked tapes from the show The Apprentice prove that he has a history of degrading women. And the most famous tape, Trump is boasting about his desire to sleep with a married woman. Personally, my dad supported Trump and excused all of his repulsive actions even after multiple women accused him of sexual harassment. However, the leaked tape was the last straw for him. Nevertheless, it was astonishing to watch my dad disregard all the lessons he has taught me about how it is never okay to lie in order to make excuses for a man he has never even met before. In conclusion, parents all over the United States are providing excuses for Hillary and Trump, thinking it's harmless. However, little do they know that children are following along and see that even lies can get their parents' vote for the next president of the United States. On the other hand, in the early Americas, Hillary would have never become nominated to represent the Democratic Party, and neither would Trump for the Republican Party. The emphasis voters had on integrity in the past is one of the main reasons Governor Cleveland ever held office. Due to the excessive commercials, towering billboards, and catchy jingles, advertisements are creating an epidemic of dishonesty within today's youth. Today's generation is exposed to many advertisements and as a result are extremely aware that many times companies' products do not always match the extraordinary picture the labels advertise. This false advertising is leading many children to believe it is okay to skew the truth in order to gain wealth or profit. In other words, it is okay to lie to someone in order to convince them to buy something from you. This mindset very possibly follows kids into adult life and is one of the reasons integrity in society today is lower than ever before. For example, when I was 13 years old, I started to get a few pimples on my forehead. I thought it was no big deal and that the face wash I bought at the store that had less redness in only 12 hours would cure every zit on my forehead. To my horror, not even an hour later, I discovered that the face wash had aggravated my pimples and made them even bigger and redder than before. Although I was upset and that I was scammed out of the $3.95, I realized what an amazing marketing technique the face wash company used. The false information on the bottle was what convinced me to buy the face wash out of the billion of other brands at the store. If the big company was able to lie to the customers without consequence, why couldn't I lie? This is the same thought process I assume has happened in plenty of other kids as well. Throughout the years, YouTube has transitioned from making honest and sincere videos to creating videos plagued with dishonesty. A commonplace dishonesty is found on YouTube is in the prank and social experiment videos. Throughout the past year alone, handfuls of successful YouTubers have lost the majority of their followers and all their credibility to the making of fake videos. YouTube is a very popular place for kids and teens to spend their time, and with the ever-growing popularity of YouTube comes a fandom of top YouTubers. In other words, many successful YouTubers are now famous and are idols in the eyes of the young audience. If you are unsure how YouTube works, the amount of views and likes per video determine your salary. This is why many YouTubers have created clickbait titles and fake controversial videos. However, YouTube is a fairly new sharing network. This means that the influence of YouTube on children's behavior is new, did not pertain to the children of the 20th century. In this way, the value of integrity has changed due to the new influence of YouTube. Perhaps the YouTuber most synonymous with both fake and inappropriate YouTube pranks is Sam Pepper. Pepper created a video called Killing His Best Friend. In this video, he pretended to kill his best friend while another friend looked on. This video was obviously fake and drew lots of controversy. Last month, Pepper deleted all of his videos and issued an apology, conceding that he'd faked the majority of all his pranks in order to stay relevant. Although now his career is ruined, Pepper lied in many of his videos before he was caught and made thousands of dollars. Viewers realize this and begin to wonder why they can't also make millions off of fake YouTube videos. Therefore, again, encouraging dishonesty as it still makes money and is far less work than waiting around for something interesting to happen in order to catch it on tape and post it on YouTube. In conclusion, the amount of integrity in America is lower than ever before because of the untrustworthy, unusually famous politicians and overexposure to advertisements. There's time to take action. We, as a nation, must enforce that honesty is the best policy. Thank you for listening.